The mechanism behind this crime is not complicated. In fact, I think the simplicity might surprise people. When we think about weapons used to commit crimes, certain images come to mind. But crimes involving public corruption are committed with something very different. They're committed with paper. The difference is that the individuals committing these crimes have the access and control required to weaponize official records. And when crimes are committed with paper, the people responsible can hide in plain sight. But when fraud like this eventually catches up to the people committing it, the evidence isn't hard to identify. It just requires comparison, comparing documents like transcripts of hearings to the judgments that describe what supposedly happened. For example, an administrative judge refuses to hold a hearing on the day it's scheduled, but later that same judge enters a written judgment claiming the hearing took place. Not only did she claim a hearing occurred when it did not, the motion referenced in the fabricated judgment doesn't even match the motion that was actually scheduled for that day. In the evidence I've published on my website, the judges involved were so careless that they left obvious clues. In another example, during a hearing, a judge states on the record that he will add a paragraph to a consent agreement after it's already been signed by the parties. He did this so the document filed in the record would make it appear that the parties consented to terms they clearly did not. To see the fraud, you simply compare the document to the transcript of the hearing. But no one would normally suspect they need to verify whether a judge fabricated what appears in a case record. The reason the individuals responsible have avoided accountability is not because the evidence is difficult to identify. It's because they're using their power and influence within the same system that's supposed to hold them accountable as a shield. This kind of fraud does not require a law degree to recognize, but the people committing it are relying on something very powerful: the public's trust in the judicial system and the legal facade created by the detailed court records they fabricated.